Okay, so I'm in another town, a town I don't normally go to. It's quite busy, even closer to London than my town is. And of course, if you wait long enough and go to the most busy places like train stations or town squares, there are a couple of women or a couple of men, or sometimes a man and a woman, and they're standee of watchtowers. Of course, the world needs that, because the world's in trouble, isn't it? Well, it certainly must seem that way if you're sequestered away in a kingdom hall. I wonder what they're on about this month. What language is that in?
Sorry?
What?
Russian.
Oh, it's in Russian.
You can have English also if you want. Where is the English?
I see. Watchtowers. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Oh, I wondered what it was.
Sorry?
I wondered what it was.
Oh, you want to okay.
So what's
You know
what's
about
the
the
magazine?
Watchtower, huh?
The Watchtower. Oh, yeah, I know about it.
How do you know about that? You was reading before?
Well, you've seen them in the various high streets and everything.
Yeah.
So what's it about this week then?
It's not about a week. It's just what we have. Just
I mean, what's it about now? What's this one about?
it's anything. They have like if someone died who is close to you. The Bible is just nice book or something else. This is like there is some, but it's on Russian. They said what is a really Bible teaching, and there is a secret of the nice family life. See, all the based on the principles on the Bible.
Oh right, okay. So you think the Armageddon is coming soon?
We can't say soon. We can't say when.
Yeah.
But we base on what Bible saying.
Yeah.
Because Bible is saying what you see, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So that's why this means we close. So they didn't say exactly when it's going to be. Bible doesn't mention things like that.
Yeah.
But they saying what's going to be happen end of the system.
System.
Yeah. It's not going to be because the Bible doesn't say the Armageddon don't means when you saw the movie, it does not mean it's going to be like destroy all earth. It's not going to be like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Bible saying they're going to be end of this wicked system, which is the way we live. This wherever it's happening, you see it's trouble, problem everywhere around.
It's been like that forever, really, hasn't it?
Yeah, but not that much. Now it's getting more and more. You can see it's trouble is every
You think there's more wars and famine
Of
and
course,
everything
of
than
course.
there was maybe even in, I don't know,
Yeah,
1,000 years ago?
I would say so, but that is a different principle. You see, I don't know how because I don't have much English. How to say to explain proper in the theocratic way. I have no enough English dictionary. You know what I mean? I'm originally Russian speaking. I can speak English, but it's not much on that.
Yeah.
See, that's why we're staying only with the Russian one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but what I can know, I can. But if you're interested, if you would like to know, it's no problem to we can organize to meet somebody or. There's no problem.
Oh, but I don't speak Russian.
No, but we can organize somebody in English if you have some question and you want to have answer. But what I think is good.
I don't think the world is getting worse. I think it's getting better really because people are.
Really?
Yes.
No.
I mean, there's always going to be wars and things.
Yeah, but look at the wars everywhere now, around everywhere. Look, just mention most war everywhere.
That's because we have
everywhere.
the internet and the television showing us all these
Yeah,
things.
I agree with that. Yeah,
It seems like this.
But there's another thing which is the same. For example, before, if you take the back, I don't know how many years. Look at the relation between families, between brothers, sisters, between husband, children. Everything is getting worse and worse. That's what the Bible says. You understand? So that's what I can explain to you easier way for me. So it's getting worse than before.
So you think families are getting worse?
Yeah. Look at this. Look, before, if you look at why is so many immigrants in UK?
Why?
Why?
Because where they come from, they can't have quality of life, and they look to Britain to get more quality of life.
Exactly. So this means that countries there.
Yeah.
When it was Soviet Union, nobody go anywhere.
Yeah.
That was okay. That was working. Whatever. Maybe they cannot afford that much, but that was better. Yeah. When everything is split, it's split. So then people start to look for better life. So it means their own life is getting difficult.
Yeah.
Financially, everything. Yeah. So that's why they're looking for better life. So they left down there. They came here. So here is more crime, more problem, more everything. So
Yeah, because
Exactly.
this society of England has
Ex-
worked on these problems and it welcomed the immigrants and helps them out.
Yeah.
You know, because that in itself shows that people are getting better.
Yeah, but it's not getting better, it's getting worse. Because for this country, it's getting worse.
I don't know. I don't think it's getting worse. It's certainly better than, say, I don't know, medieval times.
No, because I know, because the government trying to make best, trying to push. Well, how long going to push?
What about things like the NHS, you know, the free medical care
Yeah.
and the police and everything, and the way that we welcome people from different countries, don't look down upon people of different sexuality.
NHS. Well, what I can say is it's not the great. It's good, but not the great. You go to emergency things. You're gonna stay there 5 hours, and what is the solution?
The solution is you eventually get
You
your
get-
operation or whatever.
You think so?
Yeah, it's happened to me.
But not happened to me.
Not yet. No, not yet. No.
You see, the thing is, I went few times. I went to the GP. I nearly died because they not pay attention to what I said. They're not really interested in that. People love more money than they love each other and the spiritual and God and all that. That's what I would say. The people are more cold to that.
I don't know. I think you can look at the world and sort of decide, you know, and sort of choose things and say, okay, yeah, I'm just going to look at the bad things and forget all the good things that we've learned. We've learned through science and medical.
Yeah, but
research.
we have free will. We have free
You know.
free choices. We can choose ourselves. Nobody forces us. But people is getting more upset. You know, look, I don't know if you look at the time like your parents' time, when you can saw there's so much pornography and all that on the TV. Anything is just like that. This is spoiled the human.
But in my parents' time,
Yeah.
they were growing up in the States. That was when like black people were told to sit at the back of the bus and
Yeah.
you know, not eat with the same people.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen anymore because people realize this is wrong and this is not treating them like human beings.
That's not, but believe me,
And that didn't come in the Bible.
You mean racism? Racism still is there, but it's just because they changed the law and no one can express. But inside is sitting there because otherwise they're not going to hate each other and kill each other.
Yeah, it came
You
about because
understand?
of civil pressure. People that thought this wasn't the right thing to do anymore. So,
Yeah, but they're still doing it.
no,
They're still doing it.
it's not like that.
Well,
Look
they're
how
doing
multicultural it
different
is.
way. They're doing different way. You see,
No.
that's what I can see.
Yeah.
You see, so you can see people more upset than anything. If you go like sometimes if you go on the street, you see the people, then they always have cold face. Why?
Because it's cold.
It's not the cold, no. Because the situation is in the world is getting worse. That's what I can see from the Bible. But depends how everyone think, how you see. See from which angle you're looking.
I'm just very concerned when religious organizations, they come out into the street and they say the world is really bad.
We
It's
didn't-
getting worse and worse and
We
worse.
didn't say bad. It's like technology is booming. It's
Yeah.
progressing. Yeah. But then there's a question. Everything is booming. Why is a so rich country like Africa is so much starving? Why?
I don't know. It's getting better though. You know, you've
think
got
so?
charities, both religious and secular, going over there and helping out. I mean, nothing's perfect.
I understand no one's perfect, that's why. But the question is, I understand what you're saying, but everything is booming, but it's getting more people dying, more people killed, more crime, more hungry. Why? And in this country here, you go to McDonald's,
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning, whatever is left, they will throw in the bin.
Yeah.
But someone come ask for a piece of bread, they won't give it to you. People like more money than they like people. That's what I can see, you know.
So you think morally people are getting worse?
Morally is getting worse, yeah.
In what way?
That's why I said, look, now you open the computer or any TV, you have to think, well, can you watch or no? Can you watch with your child or no? It's a problem.
Yeah.
Before it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
So now, like, prostitution's everywhere. There wasn't like this before. There was less. So the moral is gone completely. Why is like that? Why? The Bible says why is like this? Because Satan working on it.
You believe there is a real Satan,
The
And he's-
Satan is, yeah, it is.
and he's causing all these
Yeah,
problems.
he's causing a lot of problems, yeah.
Yeah.
The Bible says, it's not what I saying. I
Yeah.
believe Bible because I believe the Bible is a God word.
Yeah.
You believe that.
Me? Oh, no, I believe it's written by people.
By people, yeah,
Yes,
but they
yes.
were being written by people, I understand.
Yeah.
But it's not can be just read just themselves. There was I don't know how to express.
Inspired by God.
There was
Yeah.
written by probably that's how they're saying. There was written by the God Spirit, which is give them the things what they have to
Yeah.
write. Yeah.
But how
So-
do you know that a spirit exists and that a spirit helped them write the Bible? How do you know that that's real?
How I know is the Bible is real.
How do you know, that it was inspired by the Holy Spirit?
Yeah, because the Bible was written, for example, how many years? How many thousand years? Nearly 3,000 years.
Oh
back.
gosh, more than 4,000.
And I think it's a 3,000, around
Well,
3,000 years.
Yeah,
Bible was
altogether
written,
6,000.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what was saying that time is happening now.
Yeah.
So how they know that time? The person who was just writing
How they know what?
what is happening now. It says in the Bible what's gonna happen. What is gonna happen?
You mean there'll be more wars
Yeah.
and more famine?
No, this says what's gonna happen to the end. What's gonna happen in the end? How is gonna be? Everything is like. How is everything gonna rolling? The Bible is open all that. If you study properly Bible, they will give you a lot of information.
There's nothing really specific though, is it?
It's not. It's very simple, but you have to sit and you have to sit down and study all that. Then you can find out.
Yeah.
So the question, why is at that time someone you said it's like if you're gonna write the book now, can you write down something that is 3,000 years after gonna happen? You won't do that.
No, I don't think they did either, really.
No, not them. They must have some how to say. Spirit should. That's what the Bible says. That's what I believe. I
Yeah.
think it's a sense because I satisfied with that.
Yeah.
So that's why it is. So
But all
you
they
know,
said in the Bible is that there will be more wars, there will be more famine,
That says that, yeah.
but there always has been and there always will be.
Yeah, but
and that's
no,
pretty
it's
good.
That was like the different way. You have to study. Do you study Bible?
Yeah. I did when I was younger. I was brought
Yeah,
up
but if you study,
Christian. Yeah.
yeah, but you have to just study really, and from you have to take all these how you call that the Greek things. You have to take Romans and all that. You have to take Jewish one. You know you have to
Yeah.
take from that, and you will see how is all this developed.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think is you know, I'll be honest with you, I've been trying to few things to go. You know, I born in a Jehovah Witnesses family. Yeah. So when I grew up, I was like 15, 16. I left
Yeah.
home. I go to study, blah blah blah, and I left everything. I just, you know, how is the
Yeah.
youngster?
Yeah.
And then I start again to study, but I don't want to come back to the witnesses. I don't want to have to be like how to say it, like to follow as tradition. You
Yeah.
understand? I don't want to have that. So I said, okay, in that case, let me go, and I will study a little bit about religion. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went so many churches, different churches. I never been satisfied with what I asking. And now I have right answer what I want to be satisfied, because you cannot I cannot come and tell you it has to be like this. I have to show you why I think like that. Then you have to think. He will tell you one thing, I will say another. But you have to satisfy. Usually, the human brain have to work it out who is right, who is not, isn't it?
Are you saying that you grew up in Jehovah's Witnesses?
And I left.
You left?
Yeah.
But then you came back to it. Obviously you did.
No, not straight away.
I'm not too surprised, really.
No, I'm not coming back straight away.
Okay.
Because I want to prove it to myself. I don't want to coming back. It's
Yeah.
like a blind cat. You understand?
Yeah.
So I have to study, learn about religion, about God from another one.
Yeah.
You understand? I did. There, and I've been in the synagogue. I went to synagogue. I went to the mosque. I went to a few here churches and all that. I've been here. I've been home also. Go back home. So always I ask question, and the question was, I've been okay, but it wasn't 100%. I was satisfied with that. You understand? So if you're not satisfied with something, you can't be agree, isn't it? You can't follow that person if you're not satisfied. Yes or no? If I will tell you I'm the great person, you can be my friend and all that, and then you with me a few days, that is, you know, the kind of person who you say.
Yeah.
So how are you going to be my friend? You understand? So things like that is simple. So
Well, could it be that you had your Jehovah's Witness teaching in your mind,
Yeah, but
And when you looked at everything else, it didn't exactly jive with that.
But I wouldn't
So,
say that. I wouldn't
you went
say
back
that.
to
I
your-
wouldn't say that because I left. I have a good life, and I was trying another religion.
Yeah.
You know, so which is, if you want to be just find excuses for yourself,
Yeah.
you can stuck to that. You can
Right.
follow this.
Yeah.
But it's not what you have to do. It's not, because, the reason the same because Bible is one. You agree?
Yeah.
And God is one, Bible is one. So if you read yourself Bible, yeah, you have to. What you don't understand, you can ask people. You can ask priest or whatever. Yeah. But what you understand, and you're asking, and then you have find the answer. But we only preaching, we saying what the Bible saying. That's what we say. The rest of the is down to your heart or down to the personality, the person. You understand? You have to make decision. Nobody can force you. It's not the normal. So you have to read.
And
You have to
nobody's
learn.
forcing you to stand out here now.
Nobody. No, we're doing ourselves. We're doing ourselves because we want to
You
learn.
volunteer to do it.
Sorry.
You volunteer.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody pay us. We don't have. People think that, but it's
Yeah.
not. We don't. We just say, okay, can we go? Yeah, okay, we go. So we have like from 9 to 10,
Yeah.
10 to 11, from to 12. If you have time, you come. Obviously, if you're working, if you based on your supporting yourself, obviously maybe you cannot to come in this time. Maybe you can come. another
I
day.
heard that you had to report back to whoever your elder is.
Yeah.
How many hours you did and who you spoke
do
to
that,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah, we do that.
Why is that?
Why? Because we have to have a report. We have to have like information. Like we have books which is saying Jehovah Witnesses have that many hours and all that.
Well, that's not biblical, really, though, is it?
It's maybe not biblical, but there is another improvement after that. So you see, this information is you have to have a long talk to explain to you what it is, how it's going. With the short time, you won't understand probably. I don't know.
But my impression is that Jehovah's Witnesses are quite regimented.
Yeah.
You have to do this. You have to go to church 3 times a week, and you have to do this standing in the
We go
street and
twice a
knocking on the
week,
doors and
twice a
everything.
week, yeah. We go to bed twice a week.
It's not as though it's part of the 10 Commandments or anything.
No, but this is part of our organization.
Yeah.
You see, so that's how this theocratic works. So
Yeah.
they said before it was like 3 times a week, and then after the decision they said no, maybe it's better to be 2 times a week. We go to the Kingdom Hall, and the one day you study at home. That's more practical. You understand? So like hours, we have to do hours because we have to give a report. To have control on anything.
It seems to take up a big part of your life, though. I mean, if you work as well,
Yeah.
go out to the office or whatever,
Yeah.
and then you have all this you have to do as well.
Yeah, but that is down to your heart, down to you. You don't have to. Nobody forced you. You don't have to do that. If you can't do it, nobody's going to be upset on you. So you have to do from your heart.
Yeah.
That's what it is. The reason we're doing that is to give the people more information. To even, you understand, if there's going to be more people who believe God, more people who follow the Bible, even maybe not 100%, at least 50%. Do you agree it's going to be less problem?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, I mean, it depends. You don't think people can solve our own problems and...
Not just so their own problem, going to be less problem which is we see around.
Yeah.
See there's so many things we can say, like less thieves, less crimes, less drink and drive. So many things which is you can have. It will be less people die because you know what you can do, what is not, what is Bible recommended, what is not. It's only happen if you believe God, if you believe.
And if you believe in the eternal punishment as well, which is a great deterrent.
Yeah. So, it's so many things, but.
Well, thanks. I've got to go meet somebody. Thank you so much for talking. I'm just curious about it. I wasn't even sure what it was because of the language.
Yeah, but they have, you speak to somebody with this before.
I have done. I know some people who are Jehovah's Witnesses in America.
Yeah.
I know. I did know them. Yeah. That was a long time ago.
You see, this is the website.
Oh yeah. Okay.
www.
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh, it's here. Yeah.
JWO. Yeah.
We used to have here little things, but I don't know. If you go on that,
All right.
yeah, you will have any information you like. You can pay. You can ask any question,
Yeah.
and you will have everything on the screen.
Okay.
There is address if you want to have more information, if you like to have debate with somebody, if you like to study with somebody, or this all you will find out on this website, jw.org.
Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
All the best.
Well, that was interesting. All the awakes and the watchtowers were in Russian. And despite the fact that he said there isn't that much of a huge Russian community in this area, that's what he was peddling. And one of them obviously didn't speak very much English at all. He let the other one speak, and that's who I spoke to. And yeah, interesting though. They all say about the world is getting worse. Look, it's terrible. You know, I'm sure it seems that way when you focus on it and you sequester yourself away in your kingdom hall. And I just wish that they would stop going around frightening people like that. Because that's what they do, especially when they get people into their organization. They convince them through fear that, you know, oh, you've got to stay with us. You know, the outside world is scary. They don't even have windows in their kingdom hall because they don't want to see the horrible outside world. Oh well, it all comes in different shapes and sizes, and Jehovah's Witnesses are a particularly square peg trying to fit into a round hole. I wonder how long that their religion will last.